Large of an arsenal that he uses, but one of them being is a little short and slow because he'll be backtrailed.
And he's going to throw that jab a lot. In his last fight, 76% of his punches were jabs. Talking to Bivol's team this week, they want to be unpredictable with the right hand. They felt Kovalev was more too predictable when he tried to throw that. They want to make Canelo thinking about that right hand for most of this fight.
Canelo trying to come around the guard, the high guard of Bivol right now with lefts and right hooks.
Tight guard being shown here by Canelo.
Same tight guard that he had in front of Kovalev, McManus said, so that jab will be effective even if it's just touching those gloves.
Bivol's never been down. 11 KOs, 19 wins. Of course, Canelo has never been knocked down either. Left hand off the top of the head from Alvarez.
There's that right hand stabbing jab downstairs. I want to see more body shots. Canelo always finds a way around the guards. He had a little difficult time with Caleb Plant. He finally found a right hand, a hook for the right hand to the gut, to the right side, to the left side of Plant's shoulder roll defense.
Chris, is this going to be the way Bivol fights every single round tonight?
You know, that's the sense I got from talking to his team. They want to create the distance between Canelo and keep throwing that jab, because when they watch back the Kovalev fight, they know that Kovalev didn't hurt Canelo. But that fight was close on the scorecards at the time of the stoppage because of the sheer volume of punches, jabs specifically, that Kovalev was throwing.
Look at him throwing more frequently here in round one. A good start for Bivol.
Bivol has better fundamentals and foundation than Kovalev. He has smart feet, always aware of his positioning with his footwork.
But he has to gain the respect of Canelo because Canelo's just walking past and down his guards.
An uppercut at the bell for Canelo.
I can feel it getting...
Canelo comes in the house. It's Iron Mike Tyson. He was usually the smaller man going up against the big guys.
Absolutely. You know, he's one of Brownsville, Brooklyn greatest heavyweight champion and boxing's greatest heavyweight champion. So it's a pleasure to have him here.
So we're off and running. Round two here between Bivol and Canelo. As expected, Bivol has showered jabs onto Alvarez. There's more of them. Canelo doing a good job blocking those, but they're always there, Sergio.
Yeah, but he hasn't let go of that right hand yet. I want to see how Canelo's going to react with the strength of that right hand, whether it's to the chin or to the body, because Bivol does throw a nice piercing right hand to the body as well.
So right at the end of the first round, at the start of the second round, Canelo trying to sneak that uppercut on the inside. Keep an eye on that moving forward.
There's a 1-2 for Bivol. There's an uppercut again that just misses. You can hear the crowd respond to that.
Bivol seems as if he's just trying to find what works for him. He's tapping them, trying to find the range, trying to see what punches he can land comfortably. But Canelo defense is extremely tight. It's really hard to get past that high guard.
It really is. That's why you got to be content with just touching those gloves. Take what you can.
And we saw Canelo Alvarez against Callum Smith constantly hit his arms. Do you think Alvarez might try to do the same to Bivol to stop the jab?
Yeah, in that first round I noticed Canelo was landing to the left shoulder, so maybe he wants to tire out those shoulders as well. Keep aiming at those biceps.
Oh, that snuck through, caught the chin a little bit for Canelo.
even if you block those shots, they're still going to have an impact. Bivol's going to find that out soon.
Look at Bivol trying to be the boss.
And this is what Bivol has to do. Even if he makes it a little bit ugly, pushing him, leaning on him, he has to be aggressive. He has to make it uncomfortable for Canelo.
And Danny, we talk about Canelo having such great power. Is this more power than Bivol's used to, considering he's the heavier fighter?
I would say so. Canelo is definitely a jam-packed type of power fighter. So his punches has a lot of thump behind him, including speed. It's maybe a little bit different than what Bivol's experienced before.
Swing and a miss with the left hook by Canelo.
Here's Canelo going around the guard. That one pierced the left hand of Bivol, and Bivol comes right back with 3 or 4 punches of his own, backing up Canelo, which is something we're not accustomed to seeing, is Canelo take a back step.
Well, Chris, he wanted to fight a light heavyweight, and Dmitry Bivol looks the part so far.
Yeah, Dmitry Bivol looks sharp in these early rounds. He clearly has a good game plan, and he is throwing that right hand a little bit more than I expected him to early on.
There's that right hand to the body. That's a sneaky power punch by Bivol that sets up the right hand upstairs. I want to see more punches like that for Canelo. Not many opponents throw body shots at Canelo.
There's another uppercut trying to split the guard for Alvarez. But you can see when Bivol throws the 1-2s like this, he is scoring. And these are bothering Canelo, Daniel.
And you can see the forehead of Canelo getting reddened as well. So those jabs and those punches, even though they're not a lot of power behind them, they're still having an effect.
That left goes around the guard of Bivol. He's keeping that hand up high because he has to. Well, the game plan is pretty obvious for Bivol, and so far it's been fairly successful. Jabs, straight right hands, in bunches.
And stepping back, not giving Canelo a chance to break that range. Maintain that distance, stay behind the jab.
Yeah, Sergio, too, but he's stepping back with his hands up, which is a good thing. You know, as the last fight we seen, the last fight, stepping back with his hands down, it wasn't a good.
And how about Bivol coming back after Alvarez landed those right hands?
And that's why Bivol's going to be such a hard fight, not only because of the jab and the footwork, but you're right. He pulls back with the hands up, so it's hard to pierce those gloves.
Again, a flurry from Bivol. There was a conversation, Chris, all week long. Can Bivol win a decision over Canelo in Vegas?
Watch your hand. I think he can if he throws punches like this.
We've seen Canelo in the early stages of a fight take his time and then start to figure out his opponent and wear him down. Sergio, do you think he can do that against this bigger man?
He's going to have a harder time doing it with Bivol, because look, punches as well.
We haven't seen a lot of fighters come after Canelo the way that Bivol has.
It was an excellent round for Dmitry Bivol.
No importa el obstáculo, sigue luchando, sigue trabajando para honrar a tu
Bivol.
Was Bivol just too big and just too strong for Canelo Alvarez, who's trying to unify another division?
Too big, strong, and most importantly, too smart.
Yeah, Sergio, when it gets to a point when Bivol's hitting him just that will, and he's a bigger guy, it's almost very nerve-wracking for Canelo. Last round, but, you know, I thought Canelo could
challenges, fighting the best. Might have bit off too much that he could chew here tonight.
I've never seen Canelo this fatigue in a fight before.
Uppercut blocked this time. Did we underestimate Dmitry Bivol? But Bivol. Canelo celebrating as if he won, Daniel. Is that false bravado?
Absolutely not. There's confidence. That's knowing that you accomplished what you signed up for. You came, you worked hard, you seek, you destroyed. And in my mind, and I believe a lot of people's mind, he got the rightful soul decision.
Sean Porter, what do you think?
Fellas, I got a 9-3 Dmitry Bivol. I think he just controlled this fight. I had him lose 3 of the early rounds, but he had a great game plan. He stayed strong, he stayed disciplined, and he was able to outlast a man that has broken down and beat every opponent since Floyd Mayweather.
Let's see Chris Mannix's scorecard after 12 full rounds. There it is.
Legend! Rekam!
Sedikit ini. Ngerti apa? Ngerti. Gedung dengan ngerti rumah ini naik. Mana? Di mana pulang?
Bobrok bersama teman-teman guys.